Today, we stopped in Costa Maya, Mexico. First time for both of us. We got there super early. We were actually getting massages this morning, which I'm still a little sore. But apparently I was crunchy. But so we actually got off later than everyone else. So there was no rush to get off, which was kind of nice. So we walked down the really long pier and we went through, and they had a lot of like Mayan cultural things up on the walls, like Mayan hieroglyphs and things like that. It was really cool. The port itself was awesome.
Yeah. You could spend the whole day just in the port.
Easily. They had a pool. They had a pool that was like shaded, and they had a bar there. And then they had
several pools.
Several pools. They had another pool with like a swim up bar. There was a dolphin experience, which
we didn't
pay for, but we stood there and watched the dolphins like helping people swim, which that itself was really cool. Yeah, they had flamingos.
Yep, flamingos.
They had
birds.
Like a rope walk. It wasn't a ropes course, but it was like
it was like a treehouse walk. It looked to be an aviary.
Maybe, yeah.
There were birds in different sections. We got to see the macaw.
And the flamingos.
Yeah, they had those out at ground level.
Yeah.
But it looked like all the other birds were up top.
Hear the birds in one of the spots above like the dolphins. Lots of shops, some nicer shops too. Yes. There was Pandora. There was some diamond exchange thing. I don't know. Lots of pottery. Normal trinkets you'd see at a port.
It was cool just to kind of walk around and explore. I'm sure if we would have had lunch there or something, we just hung out there all day. It was really cool.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you for that one. Hi, baby.
Yeah, everybody getting in was very chilly. Oh, so you just gotta buy food.
I really wanted to go snorkeling because I love to snorkel. And Amber, it's her birthday today, so we were kind of letting her pick what she wanted to do because, you know, it's her birthday. And so we walked to the taxis and just to try to figure out what we were doing because we didn't book any excursions through the ship.
We had wanted to do the Mayan ruins, and if we would have booked through Carnival, I think we probably would have done it. Or if we booked through some of the people we were talking to said about going to Expedia and doing their excursions through there. But we just kind of winged it today with the massage in the morning. We just weren't sure what we'd get into or what we'd be up to. And we decided we didn't want to take an hour-long taxi to the ruins.
Yeah.
So we were looking for something a little closer, and the Snorkel just kind of popped up.
It was Caribbean beach. There's a bunch of beaches, like, all in a row. They're, like, inclusive beaches. They're each different prices. Yaya was one of them.
Yeah, that was the one that we had talked about going to
and then this guy grabbed us. He didn't grab us, but vocally was like, hey! And it was $35, and we got to go... for snorkel, and then Derek doesn't do sun redheads.
Hey.
I know you're unique. You freckles somehow.
Yes.
Thank goodness. But so he sat in the shade and just relaxed while we went out on a boat. They took us to like a reef and we snorkeled there, which we've done lots of snorkeling, but we never went out on a boat to snorkel.
It was very good. It was surprisingly good, I would say.
Yeah.
It was...
They gave us fins. We have our own mask and stuff, so we did that. They gave him a snorkel tube. We had to wear life vests,
which was different. We've taken flotation devices before, but we've never actually had to wear them.
No.
So it was a little frustrating that we weren't able to dive down underneath and kind of get close, but it's probably for the better. We weren't the only group out there, and there was some coral that had been probably hit with fins.
Yeah, I think it helped protect the coral some that people couldn't dive down and touch it or step on it or kick it. Our dive person was really cool. He pointed out we saw a lobster, which I've never seen a lobster before.
We've never seen a lobster before.
During one swim over, he actually like dove down, probably like 15, 20 feet down.
And pulled up a
very
beautiful...
It was already broken. Well, there was two things. There was a broken like sea fan, like the big purple sea fans, which you'll see in the video. It was broken just like laying on the seagrass. So he picked it up, and I'm a humanitarian. I understand. I've never touched coral before that was alive because you don't do that. You don't touch it. You don't kick it. You don't stand on it. It's a live creature. Sorry, I'm gonna stop. But I totally geeked out about being allowed to actually touch this. It was hard. It was it didn't move. Like I don't know why I expected it to be more floppy because like it flows so well, but like it was like rigid, like hard plastic.
And the conch shell was really cool. Our friend who went, she never got to really touch a conch shell that was in the water.
Yeah.
We have both found them before in various spots. And
I was the one diving 20 feet down to pick it up off the ocean floor without fins.
I got one but it is not as... It's not... I didn't dive that deep. But we've had conch shells, but she was really excited to see one. And it was... It was a good sized one. It's very pretty. Yeah. But highly suggest doing that snorkel.
Yeah,
the beach was okay.
They all looked about the same. You know, they all had the chairs and the lounges and the tiki huts. You know, Derek was in the shade. He paid $24 and he got to sit on the beach.
The water was fine, but the only kind of downside of it, and we talked about this a little bit, and we've kind of had this be a theme with the ports we've been in just on this trip. A lot of people walking up and down asking us to buy stuff.
Yeah, which we know that's how they make their livelihood, but they were a little bit pushier this time.
Yeah, much more pushier, a little excessive.
Yeah.
But that was probably the only downside. But hey, if you're in the water, if you're snorkeling, they're not bothering you.
Should we have what? No, it's fine. It was a good port. I think if we come back, we'll either do maybe a Mayan ruin, just because we're history people, we want to see it.
I very much want to see it.
But I want to get off the boat first thing in the morning, so we knew we'd have enough time.
The Mayan ruin excursions, they are only an hour away, but it seems like you're going to spend a couple hours, if not all day, kind of walking around the park, and we just didn't feel like we wanted to be rushed today.
Yeah.
And we did get our massages really early, so we had time, and I think we were done them by probably 8:45, 9 o'clock.
But we had to shower, we ate breakfast, and we just kind of took our time getting ready.
We didn't get off the boat till almost 11:30.
Yeah, we came back around 3:40.
Yeah, it was like before 4 o'clock, which was plenty of time where we went. We got a good hour snorkel in.
Which is, I mean, it's awesome.
But it was a good day. Now we're going to get ready and go for Amber's birthday dinner. I think we're just doing the main dining room tonight because that's what she wanted.
It's ugly sweater night.
It is ugly sweater night, so Kira's going to wear the ugly sweaters that she
One of my 29 sweaters.
Both her and myself. And we'll see what happens. There's Deal or No Deal, the magic shows tonight. We might do those, and we might just sit and listen to music. It'll depend on what we get into tonight. But it is going to be an early night because there are a certain shore excursion that people are very excited about tomorrow that have to do with sloths.
I'm so excited.
So I'm
gonna be so sweaty.
Yeah, we are gonna wake up tomorrow and do the sloth exploration. It's not through Carnival, but it is through one of the travel agents who we met through the Facebook group.
He's super awesome.
Yeah,
but he basically we've got room. Called his buddy, invited us in their group to go do this. There's sloths, monkeys, and macaws.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I love animals, so.
And I'm sure we'll talk a lot more about that tomorrow. So, until then.
Bye.